What's going on, guys? Guitar Man Max here, coming at you with a pedal review today. Got the Walrus Audio Slotva. Hope I pronounced that correctly. Gonna be playing it with my Fender Player Jaguar. Currently have it set on the single coil setting. It has coil split on the bridge pickup. Have it set to the middle switch, dimed, volume, and tone. Just in E right now. I might play around with some other tunings with my Digitech drop. Maybe I'll do a review of that too in the future. But yeah, let's just get right into the pedal. All right, so here it is. We got 5 knobs, a couple of buttons, and a 3-way switch. So what these do: bypass, on and off, sustain. You can hold that down to sustain the reverb. Press them both. You switch between your presets. Press and hold for a few seconds, and you save a preset. It has a few different colors. Very cool. This pedal is extremely fucking bright, as you can see. Yeah, leaving that plugged in is gonna show at night if it's in your room. I'm fine with it personally, but anyway, just got decay. Controls the length of the reverb. This one's a pretty long, spacey, dreamy, ambient, atmospheric reverb. So it's kind of the purpose it's used for. Got the filter just up for a higher filter, down for lower. Got the mix. That line right there, that's at about like 2 o'clock. That's 50%, so I'm not exactly sure why that's not linear, but it's whatever. Then we got the X factor that controls the amount of whatever you have it, the switch set to. Depth, got the modulation depth. So you see these 3 switches. You got dark. That's like an octave down reverb, so the X is going to control how high or low the volume of that octave down is. We got rise, and rise is going to be like, how do I say it? I think it's a bit shorter than like the Dream, but the attack is longer, and this is going to control how long that attack is. And then we got Dream, kind of self-explanatory once you hear it, just like a very dreamy sound. That's honestly the best way to describe it. So let me just have a few different settings for the modulation. All right, the first tone we're going to be trying out with this pedal, we're going to be going rat into Slotva. Pretty simple, so let's take a look. Okay, so as you can see there, I was doing some just playing around with the pedal. Pairs really well with the Rat. I think now I'm gonna try it with the Super Overdrive. Just kind of get some maybe calmer, less intense tones, but let's just check it out real quick. Alright, and just now, for all the shoegaze fans, we're gonna do some Russian big muff tones. You already know. finally the moment you've been waiting for. We're gonna play it before the amp distortion. So that's gonna really elongate the reverb and make it sound pretty noisy and crazy. So let's just do it. So as you can see, this pedal makes a shit ton of noise, especially if you use the sustain. It's really loud. If you're looking for like a more subtle, short reverb, I'd say probably don't get this one. Like, this is for creating like an atmosphere and a space with your guitar. And in that regard, there's a lot you can do with it, because you can make it just like complete noise, almost like synth sounding in a way. Or you can make it more subtle, but I just say if there's something where you just want to give a little more like room and edge, like just a slight bit, you're probably better off with another pedal. But yeah, for the purpose that this is meant for, I'd say it's a very good pedal. You might be able to find it on sale. I got mine like probably $100 off. I think it's like a $230 pedal. I got it for like $120 or something, which is a really good deal. Really sweet for that pedal. But yeah, I got more pedal demos coming in the future. Probably not going to be as long as this. It's a very in-depth, detailed, many modes pedal. But yeah, you just gotta like and sub for more, because I'd say the YouTube pedal market, in terms of people just giving bad demos, is really struggling, because I don't know, they all play the same exact shit. Not saying I'm the best guitar player out there, but come on, they're all playing like some like random ass blues shit like that. I don't know. Most of the stuff I was playing was off the top of my head, to be honest. So I messed up a couple of times, but we're really here to listen to the pedal. So yeah, again, if you enjoyed, like, subscribe, hit the bell, all that stuff. I'll be back with more.